A stock is one of the most important concepts in today's life. We have heard a lot about a stock market in social media and news. So it is quite necessary to have some basic knowledge on what is a stock and how it works. When we start a job, we get into 401k. According to Investopedia, 401k is a retirement saving plan that we basically opening up an account with a lender to allow them to take out a small portion of our wages to invest either in a stock or bond. And what is a stock? A stock is a share of ownership in a company. The more share you have in a company, the more right you have to vote, which means you have more right to either select or reject a management position. As a shareholders, we invest in a stock to get paid in two different ways, either by dividend or by selling our shares to other shareholders in the same company, or by selling it to the market. Dividend could have a, could be a constant amount of money, or it could have a constant growth rate, or even it could have a supernormal constant growth rate. But this growth rate could sometimes be negative as well. And also there is a positive relationship between growth rate and stock price. A small change in growth rate can increase the price of a stock a lot. We also talk about bonds. What is bond? Bond is a financial asset that issued by the government or corporation to borrow money from investors. We said in a stock that we share, we have a part ownership in a company, but in bonds we don't own any share. We just borrow money, and in return we asking for interest rate or a coupon payment. And this coupon payment is most of the time an annual, and it's a fixed amount of money which is calculated based on the interest rate and the face value of the bond. And also we pay less tax in bonds than in a stock. We have something called maturity, yield to maturity in bonds, which means we need to hold that bond for a certain period of time. I choose this topic because as according to finance.yahoo.com, we started the stock market started to crash, and since this pandemic started, and since we went through the inflation, and also since the recession started. So it is very important to have some basic knowledge that what's stock market in is and what's happening with this money that taken out from our paycheck every 2 weeks. And I hope this speech was able to help you to have and understand the basic knowledge about stock, bonds, and how they work.